Guys, we all know those hidden gems, the lost grails, shoes that Jordan wore and people don't even speak about. Here is one that has been lost in time and deserves glory. Yes, guys, it is a beauty. But first, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Primo Cruz here reported. Once again, I am starting this new segment that I said I am going to be reviewing the old school sneakers, these old school grails that have been lost in time. We're starting off today with this one, guys, the Jordan 11 IEs, a shoe that is so amazing, so well put together. I understand it has this little controversy when it comes to actual MJ wearing them. He said that, he twisted, he rolled his ankle, little things here and there, and they had to fix it up a little bit. It is still an MJ worn sneaker, a sneaker that does not get the credibility it deserves. Let's start off, guys, with the whole upper. This upper with that great quality leather, guys. Everywhere you see that mesh in there, it's surrounded, it's all covered with nubuck. The whole toe box has that grade A leather, the nubuck running across the actual shoe all the way towards the back, the heel with that mesh and nubuck together. A little bit of leather integrated in there too. But look at the top, guys. Look at that leather right there. This is actually the retro that came out. I think it was probably a year or so, give or take. I'll put the year there it came out. These I've worn already, guys. These ain't that stuff. I've actually worn these. These are one of my all-time favorite Jordans, actually. I actually called a friend of mine up in Rochester and told him if he could find me these up in NY. And even over there was a pain in the butt to find. But they weren't retro at that moment. I was willing to pay whatever. And a lot of people don't know about this sneaker whatsoever. And this is definitely a sneaker that is beautifully made. Quality all the way through. Let's finish it off. The whole inside of the sneaker with that nice red, very nice, very beautiful. It's all cloth, guys, when it comes to the whole inside. The insole, the actual insole with the Jordan logo. You have that tongue in all leather all the way through with mesh in the middle of the tongue with that Jordan logo. The midsole right here, the midsole nice and white and beautiful, like I like to call it, beautiful, with that nice translucent sole. Guys, the sole is not identically the same as the OG. The OG's sole is actually a little bit darker. I'll put the pictures there so you guys can compare it. These are a little bit lighter. It still doesn't change the fact that it's a sneaker that MJ wore. Is it the most perfect retro you can make? Not really. Not gonna lie to you. I would have liked it. They would have done that sole in that darker, smoky gray. It would have been beautiful, guys, if they would have done it to the T. Like I've always said, there's a couple of people up in Nike that have to get fired, because it's perfectly made. Beautiful shoe, like I said, beautiful sneaker, quality's on point, no glue marks, very nice, very nice. I mean, of course, it has the little bit there if you pay attention really, really good, but it's not like certain other Jordans that have their quality is a little, it's perfectly made. It's a beautiful sneaker. Now, Why did they do a sole like this? Why did they do the sole this color? I have no idea, guys. I will have to do a lot more research. And why is it? And what was the motive that they made the sole a little bit more lighter? And they didn't do it that nice smoke gray. But anyways, guys, we get to the bottom, the actual sole. Excuse me if it's a little dirty, because I do wear these sneakers. Once again, the lighter gray, you could call it gray, but it has the red, and it has that infamous Jordan 11 logo in the middle with that carbon fiber shank. Very nice, just like the regular Jordan 11. There's a lot of myths about these sneakers. A little bit of history that I could give you. A lot of people say, I've heard stories that are out of control. I've heard stories that they had to make this shoe in an emergency, and that's why MJ rolled his ankle in the New York Knicks game, and in the second half, he had to change his sneakers. All this mumbo jumbo, because eventually he did wear the Jordan 11 low breads, but with the patent leather. So people say, certain stories out there, that this sneaker was made in a rush because they would put down the temperature inside of the arena so MJ to get more fatigued, and that they made a low version so he can breathe better in his feet and his feet won't hurt. Once again, guys, I can't prove none of this. I don't know. It's just stories that you hear as even a child. If you do intensive research, I think he wore them like 3 or 4 times in different games. But I know for a fact where it was the most famous at was against that New York Knicks game. This is a sneaker that I 100% recommend. It's a sneaker you could get for a beautiful price. If you want to start a collection, this is definitely a sneaker to start off with. And the truth is that it deserves a lot more glory than where it's at right now. Obviously, guys, everything is about the hype. And the hype don't really care about history. They don't care about shoes that truly matter, shoes that have an actual history to them. Bottom line, do I recommend it? Oh, you 100%. Oh, you 100%, guys. It's beautiful, very well made, great leather, and is an actual MJ worn sneaker. It's actually worn by MJ. You can't go wrong, guys. So I 100% recommend it, and I wish everybody could get their hands on this. Anybody that's a true MJ fan, get your hands on these and let people look at them and be like, what is he wearing? I bet you there's cats out there that when you wear them, they'll think you're wearing a hybrid sneaker or a budget Jordan. They have no idea what the hell you're wearing. Little do they know, this is an actual game-worn MJ sneaker. So what will be next, guys, for the Lost Grails, or whatever you guys want to call it? Comment below. Let me know what I should call the playlist. I don't know what I should call it. I think I'm going to call it Lost Grails or Old School. I don't know. Whatever. One of those two. I'm going to be talking about an actual Nike sneaker that was made in a secret location that some call Area 51. You guys ever heard of that? You know, there's a lot of conspiracies behind this sneaker. Maybe you guys have never heard of it before. And I got a lot of other sneakers. Mind you guys, not all sneakers that I have are Nikes or Adidas or New Balance. No, I got some things, guys, that go back all the way to the 80s. Things that people don't even know it exists. Till next time, everybody, I'll catch you on more of the Lost Grails. I like that one. I love you all. Always wishing you the best. Peace.